Miriam has $123 in the bank and earns $2 interest each month. Okay, find the equation for each of these situations. That's all we're doing here. Okay, so we have to identify our slope and our y-intercept. Okay, so first of all, it says Miriam has $123 in the bank. So has is the giveaway word there, meaning that it's our y-intercept, 123, and earns $2 interest each month. Giveaway words here are earns and each, which tell us it's the slope, so 2. So then our equation is simply 2x plus 123. Okay, here, at number 14, we have to set up our equation, okay, with what we know. Okay, we're given the slope, which is the pattern is slope, and the start is our b. So we plug in 0 for m. And then it says negative 3/4, so minus 3/4. But then 0 times x cancels out, because 0 times anything is just 0. So y equals negative 3/4. There's your answer. Okay. Okay, now this is another problem with 2 points. I'm going to go ahead and let you try this on your own, and then I'll pop the video back on. So go ahead and pause it and try it on yourself. Just to remind you, before you start, go ahead and set up the point below. Find the slope, -5 to -7, that's going down 2. 3 to 5, that's going up 2. So your slope is -2/2, which equals -1. And then remember, set up your equation. -1x plus b. Okay, I'll let you figure out the rest. Pause the video and then turn it back on when you're ready. So again, you have to pick a point. So I picked this point, 5 and -7. I plugged in -7 for the y, 5 for the x, and solved. -1 times 5 is -5. Bring everything down. Then it's -5, so I add 5 this time to both sides. Okay, then -7 plus 5 is -2, which equals our b. So then our equation is -1 x, that's our slope, and then minus 2, our b. But I can simplify that because this one is blah, so -x minus 2. Okay. Okay, same thing here. Okay, set up our equation. I know the slope, but I do not know the y-intercept. Okay, actually I shouldn't say same thing, it's just similar. We're given the slope this time, and we're given a point. So I have to find b. Okay, so what I do is I take this point and I plug it in. -13 goes here. 5 times 0 is for x. Now 0 cancels out, so this one's pretty easy. b equals -13. y equals 5x minus 13. It's nice when the first one is 0, because it will just cancel out the slope, and you'll get b. And just so you know, anytime x is 0, that is the y-intercept. So you wouldn't even have to solve. I could just right away see that's -13 whenever x is 0. Okay, so here, find f of x equals -3. Well, that's the output, so I'll have to continue the table to the left. Okay, because it's going up this way, so it'd have to go down the other way. So the next number to the left here is -1. It's going by 3's here. So this would be 3. -2 would be 0. Make some room. -3 would be -3. So there's our input, -3. Now, a line that is parallel to this equation with the point 9, -1. Now I know we didn't go over this too much in class, but a line that's parallel has the same slope. So the slope of the line, we know, is -1/3. Okay, so if the line is parallel, then the slope is -1/3. So then we just set up our equation. -1/3, x plus b. Then we take our point and plug it in. -1 equals -1/3 times 9 plus b Okay, now in order to multiply a fraction, like we did before, we have to put this over 1. Multiply across. Negative 1 equals negative 9 over 3 times 1, 3. And then divide here. So negative 9 over 3 is negative 3. And it's negative 3 that we have to get rid of. So we're going to add it this time. Bring down the b. And negative 1 plus 3 is positive 2. So our equation is negative 1 over 3 plus 2. Oh, don't forget your x. Okay. Here, we need to just finish the table. So this incomplete down below. Alright, so the change, I'll just first do this. Change up here is plus 3. Now I have to find a point that's in the middle of these points here. And I think to complete the pattern, this would have to be, let's see, 5 doesn't work because that would be 4 and then 2. So if I put a 4 here, that would be 3 and 3. So that works. So it's plus 3. So then that is 10. So then our slope is 3 over 3, which equals 1. And then again, wherever x is 0, there's our y-intercept. So 4. So y equals 1x plus 4. But I don't need the 1, so I just put y equals x plus 4. Okay. Okay, here, again, all you need to do is set up the points one above the other, and I'll let you guys do all of that on your own. Here I found the slope. Okay, so I want to divide. First is change from here to here, negative 2, change from here to here, plus 4. The 2 goes on the top, 4 goes on the bottom. And I want to reduce it, so I can divide it by a number. The number that goes into both. So divide them both by 2. So negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. Here's our slope. Okay, so now I have to plug it into the equation. Negative 1 over 2x plus b. And you say I saw the rest, pause the video. Okay, so now take a point. You're going to plug it in. Negative 3 for y. Negative 1 over 2 times 2 are x. And remember, if we have a fraction, we have to put this one over 1. Multiply across. Negative 3 equals negative 2 over 2. Okay, and negative 2 over 2 is negative 1. And this is negative, so we have to add 1 to both sides. So negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2 equals b. So now we have our b. So the slope is negative 1 over 2. And we put x. And then minus 2. And there's our equation. Okay. Okay, last one for this page. Okay, so for 21, again, we first need to find our slope. So we simply do that by counting out the squares. Well, here we have 7. Here we've got, let's see, 6 plus 5, 11. Okay, here I've got 15. So the change is 4. And actually, I think we just did this one, didn't we? Okay, well, it's okay. We'll do it again. Okay, so 4, and then figure 0. We're going by 4, so that means the number before has to be 3, and that's our starting point, because figure 0 is our starting point. Y equals 4x plus 3. Okay? Alright, that is page 3. Move on to the next video for page 4.